at the moment, a lot of weight on the brakes, and it can be very tricky under those race conditions. So the two McLarens out front, Mansell beginning to pull away now. Can he get on terms with the McLarens ahead? And Berger trying very hard to get on terms with Riccardo Patrese just ahead of him. There they go through Tamburello, and Berger goes straight off into the barrier. A big accident this, at 180 miles an hour, shedding bits of car, and it bursts into flame. There's a full fuel load on board that car, and we can only hope the marshals will be quickly on the scene of that accident. Berger still in that car. There is one of the rescue cars. There's a marshal with his extinguisher already in action. After just 12 seconds that car was stationary, and some 13 seconds later that fire is out. So that is extremely good work by the marshals. It seems such a long time that the car is at rest, and the race of course is stopped. Remo Catini, who's one of the assistant clerks of the course, stops the race with a red flag. Here they come back onto the grid again, clearly with an accident of that gravity. This is Eddie Cheever putting his hand up to say, we are stopping, I am stopping the race. He will have seen black flags at the side of the track. Those indicate the race is stopped, and a red flag at the start-finishing line. But clearly with the gravity of an accident like that, you have to stop the race. And the car's coming to rest on the grid. There is the scene at Tamburello, with Berger now out of his car and being tended by the rescue crews. The car on the right hand side already cut apart, and Berger being put into the ambulance, and at this stage we are told that he was talking with his rescuers. He was conscious, which was extremely good news. Here it is again. There's the left rear tire leaves a black mark on the tarmac, as though to suggest either something at the left rear happened or something at the front right. But that front right is the first thing to hit the wall. This is where Nelson Piquet crashed a couple of years ago in the Williams Honda, and he was virtually unhurt, very much shaken about, but unhurt. And these days, of course, these Formula One cars built to a very stringent set of regulations, whereby there is a fuel safety cell which is enclosing the driver. So while it's shedding bits and pieces of bodywork, wheel suspension, brakes, hubs, that sort of thing, that safety cell is meant to be keeping the driver safe. This was the unfortunate thing, because there is not meant to be fire either. There are onboard extinguishers. This is the wreckage of the car as it is transported away. It has been cut in half to get Gerhard Berger out, so it wasn't this badly damaged originally. And after several minutes in the Red Cross Centre, Gerhard Berger was transported to hospital, and before the restart we had good news that he wasn't badly hurt. He had suffered burns and a couple of fractures. Meanwhile, they formed up on the grid again and once again set off for their parade lap. So good news from Gerhard Berger. This will now be a two-part race. The first race 3 laps long, the second race 55 laps long, so we're going for 55 laps now.